Dalton's atomic theory. So let's have a look at what was the theory proposed by the Dalton. So first of all, we have the introduction. Basically, in 1808, a chemist whose name was John Dalton, he put forward the theory, and his theory is named as Dalton's atomic theory. So here the question arises that why did the Daltons propose that theory? So after a result of a long series of experiment, he concluded that the matter must be composed of the tiny particles. And what are these tiny particles? So he think that they may be like the solid balls, and they may cannot be further divided. So he found that their matter must be composed of some tiny particles. So after that he just presented his theory, and his theory was named as a new system of chemical chemical philosophy. So, according to that chemical philosophy, that is a new system of chemical philosophy proposed by the Daltons in 1808. So, let's start that what are the main postulates of the Dalton's atomic theory. So, the main postulate of the Dalton's atomic theory that he just explained it was the matter is mainly composed of tiny particles or very small particles. So basically matter is composed of tiny particles, or we can say that it is composed of very small particles. And these small particles he called it as the atoms. So the matter is mainly composed of the atoms. This was the first postulate of the Dalton's atomic theory. Next, he found that the atom is an indivisible particle. Indivisible particle. Indivisible mean it cannot be divided, it cannot be further divided. So, if we have a look on the atom, in the center we have the nucleus, and around the circular orbits are having electrons. So, these electrons are revolving around the nucleus in the circular orbits. So he just said that atoms we cannot divide it further. Next, the third postulate of the Dalton's atomic theory was that he just said that atom can neither be created, it can neither be created and nor be destroyed. It's mean we cannot make an atom by ourselves and cannot destroy an atom. So it is impossible to create and destroy an atom. So this was the third postulate of the Dalton's atomic theory. Next we have the fifth one, third, and after that we have the fourth one postulates of the Dalton's atomic theory. It explains that atom of a particular elements are identical. It's mean if we have a specific element, like if we have oxygen, then it's all the atoms will be oxygen atoms, not any other atom will be present in this. So they are identical in three ways: their size is same, their shape is same, and the third thing, their mass is same along with their properties. So when we are talking about the atoms, Then the specific element must have same atoms like their size, shape, mass and properties must be same. There must be no change. So that's why they are identical. Next, the fifth one postulate for the Dalton's atomic theory we have atoms of different elements have different properties. So atoms of different elements they have different properties. So this is the fifth one. If we have different atoms, different elements, then their atoms must be different and their properties will also be different. For example, if we have the hydrogen atoms and if we have the oxygen atoms, then the properties of both oxygen and hydrogen will be differ from each other. They are not like. Next, we have the sixth one postulate for the Dalton's atomic theory. In chemical reactions, atoms combine with each other in a small whole number ratio. Like if talking about the water molecule, here the ratio of atoms is 2 ratio 1. So the atoms of hydrogen and oxygen get combined and in a simple whole ratio and they form a molecule. And next, if we are talking about the chemical reactions, then all the chemical reactions are gonna to be take place due to the separation and combination and separation of the atoms. So this is the last one postulates when different atoms different atoms they combine and separate, then it results in the chemical reactions. So these were the main postulates of the Dalton's atomic theory that was related to the atom, and he just proposed that the structure of an atom is just like a solid ball, that it cannot be further divided and we cannot create it by ourselves and we cannot destroy that. So this is basically the thing, the structure of atom that was proposed by the Daltons. So this was a main explanation about the Dalton's atomic theory. I hope you guys understand about the theory and its postulates. And next on, if you have any queries, you can ask me about that in the comment section, and I will get back to you guys soon, inshallah. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.